everybody. I'm Grella, your intuitive medium host. And as always, we're here to get you into the positive zone. We want to give you the information you need in your lives. And tonight is a very special one because we have the superstar of the Zodiac with us this evening, Marcia Wade from Star Sister Astrology. Marcia, thank you so much for agreeing to come on the show tonight.
Grace, it's wonderful to be here.
Awesome. And you're a lovable Libra, correct?
You got it. Aquarius rising, Sun in Libra.
Okay, that's why you're so brilliant. And we have a caller waiting online. Her name is Tracy, and she's a lovable Libra too. Her birthday is October 10th. And I think she just wanted to ask us a question. So, Tracy, are you there?
Sure.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Tracy, do you have a question for Marcia and I?
I certainly do. Let's see. Well, I'm wondering about my location, specifically if I'm going to be moving anytime soon, and also current relationships.
Okay. Marcia, did you hear that? Our lovable Libra named Tracy is concerned about two issues. What do you think?
Well, hard to say about the move, only knowing that Tracy's birthday, because Tracy's birth chart is one of a kind. So there's so many factors. I wouldn't want to say about the move, but I would say that anything relating to a long journey over the next year, whether it's of your mind, your spirit, or literally taking a long journey or making a long move, Tracy, will be creating new opportunity for you if that does happen. In terms of relationships, you know, for us Libras, that's always the headline. And we all just had a big new moon, new beginning. And for you, Tracy, with your October 10th birthday, it's really bringing in big new beginnings in relationship this year. And in fact, this very weekend is a powerful time when our ruling energy, Venus, the love and money magnet of the Zodiac, is going to be making a contact she makes only once a year with Saturn, the manifester. This weekend is the time to really start getting real about what we really want to manifest in love and money. So you're obviously tuning in to the vibes, Tracy. I can tell just because the question's coming up now. So good luck.
Excellent. Thank you.
And Tracy, before you leave us here this evening, I'd like to add a little something to that information that Marcia blessed you with. I really do feel that she's right on point with the relationship thing, and this being a hot weekend for you to be out and about. Okay.
Right.
That there is an opportunity for meeting somebody new, because Libras are always blessed with choices. And I know that frazzles you Librans. It's, well, can it just be chocolate or vanilla? I have to choose. Can it be vanilla fudge swirl? Okay. Make it easy. I'll take them both. But I do feel there are going to be new beginnings, as Marcia said to you, because of somebody that you're going to be meeting this weekend. And it's not something planned. It could just be you're at the grocery store. You know, doesn't mean you have to be at a club doing karaoke. Okay? But suffice it to say that there's something to do with a blast from the past. And did somebody you went to high school with recently get in touch with you?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the confirmation, because I'm hearing that, and that this has an opportunity to blossom if you allow it to. But again, back with the choices, you know.
Right.
And the universe isn't doing this to you, darling, to drive you crazy. The universe is doing this so you realize you're the prize, may the best man win. Okay? Because sometimes I think you don't realize how beautiful you are inside and out, and this is the universe's way of showing you just how much so, okay?
Awesome.
And I think that your move and relocation, you have you don't want to upset your daughter's education, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm hearing that your daughter with school and that this, you're good. You're good in the hood for now.
Excellent.
Okay. So blessings. Thanks for calling in. And you healer you. And, I'm always looking for that time out. Okay. So
come on in. You know what, Grace? I have a quick question. My daughter's actually sitting here with me watching you, and she wanted to ask you something about her father.
Who is sitting with you?
My daughter, Kylie.
Okay. Your Capricorn daughter?
Yes.
Who rules the roost? Okay. Capricorns own it or they run it, darling. That's just, how they roll. Isn't that true?
Never
Marcia?
more so than now. Never more so than now.
Yeah.
Really? Oh boy, I'm in trouble, huh?
Yeah. No, in a good way. She's awesome.
Oh yes.
Yeah. What was the question she had, Tracy?
Go ahead, ask.
I wanted to know if my dad was trying to tell us anything.
Yeah, honey, your daddy comes to you in dreams at night, and he talks to you, and you hear him, right?
Mhm.
And so you're not crazy, honey. You're gifted. You're intuitive. So, and I was a very young girl like you when I was first aware of being able to speak and hear people from the other side, no longer in the physical. And so your dad loves you. And he's just trying to reinforce that to you, Kylie, that he's still with you even though physically he's not here anymore. But I think you already know that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Because you're brilliant. You're a very old soul. And your daddy just is trying to tell you over and over again how much he loves you and is with you. Okay?
Okay.
And he's very proud of you in school, too. Did you just get a recent 100, an A+ or something?
Yeah.
Bingo. He's clapping. He's clapping. He says he's, not only is she beautiful, she has my brains, he just said. So he's taking credit for you being brilliant, honey. But I think we'll let him because he's a great guy. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kylie. God bless you, honey. And you and your mom have a fabulous evening tonight.
Thank you.
All right, sweetie. Thanks for
Thank you
calling
so
in,
much.
Tracy. Have a good one. Marcia, I can let everybody know that's watching, I've experienced a session with you where you read my chart for me. And I do this for a living, and I was blown away. I mean, your insight, your intuitive perceptions. And I just think that Librans are a little more gifted intellectually than they like to. Maybe it's their modesty, I don't know, but I think you're just born that way. Like Lady Gaga's song, "Baby, I was born this way."
That's
Okay, but for people who, can you explain to them what you do? Because your work is so in-depth. It's not just surface sun sign work.
Yes. What I do is I look at the map of the sky, the map that was in the sky around you at the moment that you took the very first breath of your lifetime, because that sky map is also an energy map of you that's good for your whole life. And so we can look at that map and we can see how you connect with the entire universe. We can see how energy flows through your system. We can see when energy is being activated, when it's time for you to take a big quantum leap, when it's time for you to really get serious about what you want, when you're really going to have your back to the wall. And so that's what I do. I look at those maps and thought to share the information that is going to be most helpful to you at this point in your life. And I will add to that, Grace, that we are living in times unlike anything we have ever experienced on our planet. I think we don't need an astrologer to tell us that. We can just turn on the news. But these are very exciting times, and they're also very challenging times. So it's really great to have guidance that comes from through the veils, like you give, to have guidance that comes from deep intuitive connection with the universe, and guidance that comes from ancient wisdom arts like astrology as well.
Well, I love astrology because it's as above, so below, correct? Isn't that the axiom, right?
That is the whole idea of astrology.
Yeah, and my axiom is love from above. So it's all out there. It's all, as Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, think in vibration and frequency. Okay, and you're definitely tuned in and on the right frequencies, Marcia, because your ability to take somebody's precise mathematical longitude, latitude, and figure out all the energies and synergies that are going on for that individual is remarkable. And it takes a lot for me to gush like this, but I'm gushing for you. So you're very in tune. You're really brilliant. And anybody wanting or needing your guidance can contact you through StarSisterAstrology.com. Isn't that correct?
That is right. Or they can go to Star Sister Astrology on Facebook. And if you let me know that you saw me on Grace's show, I'll give you a very special offer on my readings of $122, which is over 30% off my regular fee for a 2-hour reading. And then you get an MP3 as well as a copy of your birth chart.
Wow. Now that is awesome.
Only to your tribe, Grace. Only to people who've been here
Talking
with us
about
tonight.
being graced with Marcia. I love it. I love it. Bada boom. It's awesome. And it's in the giving that we receive. And I know that all the clients that do come to you and say, hey, I saw you on Grace's show. I need that special. It's going to be even more special for them because they'll be blessed with having your wisdom and your insight. And hopefully we can give a little bit of that to Lisa, who's on the phone for us. Lisa, are you there? Her birthday is June 6th. Lisa, hello.
Oh, hello. Hi, Grace.
Hi.
Hi.
How can we help you tonight, Lisa?
Can you hear me?
Sure. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I had to turn the TV down.
Okay. All right, honey. And what was your question?
My question is whether or not this will be the year that I'll buy a home, and will I be buying it with the person that the boyfriend that I'm with? And then I have one other question after that.
Wow. She's ambitious. Well, of course, she's a Gemini. So, there's a...
That's right.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Okay. Marcia, I'm going to let you speak to her astrologically about how the energies are affecting her currently in those areas of love and real estate. She's a Gemini.
Well, I'm going to say that for Geminis, this is a big year ahead in terms of love and getting really serious about those most important partnerships in your life. Really manifesting the truth of your heart and the truth of the love that you share with others. So very good year for you too for relationships. In terms of the house, it could also be a great year. The key for you, Lisa, is to really hold the vision in your mind of what it is. You don't have to have the whole map. You don't have to look at the universe as your ATM or your drive-through, but just focus on the key information the key details that you really want in a home and see it and know that if you can see it, it's out there for you. And affirm to yourself, to your own heart, and to the heart of the universe that you know that that or something better is on its way to you now. This is really a year when you can connect with your intuitive, creative energy and bring things in that may not have seemed possible until now.
Well, that's good news. And also,
the key, Lisa, is in staying really aligned with the deepest truth of your heart, what your heart really wants, and aligning your thoughts and your actions with that truth of your heart.
Well, as Disney would sing, a dream is a wish your heart makes, okay?
And, and Disney is so often really has got his finger on something.
Yeah, that wonderful Walt, he knew what he was talking about. So I think as a Gemini, honey, it's very, because you're always multitasking. So, you know, it's not just one issue you have going on in that beautiful mind. It's at least 5 and then some, okay? And I concur and agree with what Marcia told you 100%. I do feel, however, when it comes to the purchase of the real estate, that God bless the child that has her own, and that it should be in your name, and that you purchased this, and that this is what you need for your financial security.
Wow, that's really on target. That's something that people have asked me, and I do know that it has to be just what you said, and yeah, and that is exactly how I feel about it. Exactly.
Hello, you're talking to me, babe. Okay, and the angels, because I'm just the conduit. I'm Western Union. Psychic update. Okay, so what's important, honey, is that you follow through with that. You honor, as Marcia said, honor your heart. Your heart of heart is telling you it's got to, God bless the child that has her own. It's got to be yours. It's got to be you owning it. All right? And then he can live with you. Yeah, sure. I don't have a problem with that. Okay? But insofar as marriage commitment, we got to wait another 2 years for that. Okay? The relationship hasn't gone through all its growing pains yet. And that's what makes relationships beautiful. Is that when you weather things together and you go through things together, it's like, whew, you know, first they took my arm and they threw it over there, like the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. You feel like you got the stuffing knocked out of you. But when you do it together and the love is still there, it's solid. And there's a part of you intuitively that isn't secure yet with the emotion. First, we got to get you secure financially and you owning your own home. Then, and sharing it with this person. Then, in another year or two, that, you know, you're settled in, it's nice, and then we'll see. Okay? Because I think God has another option for you, babe. It's all about options. It's all about...
I just want to add to that, Grace, that any relationship that makes it, that is still around for you this time next year, that's a keeper.
Yeah, and she's got to know that and trust that. And for her, it's because she's been whipped around like a rag doll in previous relationships. Isn't that right, Lisa? Don't you feel that you were kind of betrayed and not really treated right in a previous relationship?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I know I'm on point. All right. I've been doing this all my life, darling. The angels never lie to me. So trust me when I tell you, I know what I'm talking about. I know they love you and they want the best for you. And they're saying you will have that. And trust and believe in yourself. And that's what the astrological energies are trying to give you the strength to do. Okay? And say, believe in yourself and go for it. And everything else falls into line. Everything else falls into place when you do that. All right? And yeah, if you want them, you got them. But there's another option. Yeah, you think chocolate's your favorite flavor, and all of a sudden, boom, God puts you in Baskin-Robbins, and there are 36 others. Okay, so you have to honor yourself. You have to say, I am the prize, may the best man win. And that seems to be the theme tonight for all the lovely ladies asking about relationships. Okay? And so the universe, maybe God is trying to tell me something. God's trying to tell you something. All right, believe in you. You deserve the best, and it's going to be there for you. Please choose it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, lots of love. And thanks for calling in. And if you need an astrological chart whipped up for you, please contact Marcia's given special rates if you mention that you are on the show and hearing her on the show. So it's Star Sister Astrology on Facebook.
I wrote all that down on the last call.
Of course you did. You're a Gemini. You're brilliant. Okay. Can you tell? I love Geminis. I love air signs. I love Librans. I just love Aquarians. I love you guys. All right.
I just want to say thank you for all your positive energy. You really do have a gift, and thank you for sharing it with everyone. I really thank you so much.
Sweetheart. God bless you for that. It's lovely for me to get that reinforcement, and I'm blessed to get it from you tonight, Teresa. So thank you for that, angelic cheerleader rah-rah, right back at me. I love you for it. And hurry up and email Marcia for your natal chart. You know what's brilliant, really, Teresa, about astrology? She can pinpoint exact time frames for you. Okay, that's what's so brilliant about astrology, all right? And she's brilliant. I mean, she's a Libra, for heaven's sake. So she'll be able to pinpoint it in your chart and with your progressions and say, okay, now's the time. You know, J.P. Morgan, a very famous billionaire, is quoted for saying, you know, only billionaires utilize astrologers, millionaires don't. Okay? So it's how do you think they got the money, honey? How do you think they got that success? They had a little help and love from above with love. And Marcia's offering that at a brilliant discount, and I'm very blessed that she's doing it here on the show tonight. I feel like I'm on QVC, and for this time only. All right, but it really is a blessing, as are you. And let me know how things go, okay, Teresa?
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. I'll continue to watch.
Woohoo! Thank you. I appreciate it,
Teresa.
I appreciate it, Teresa. Lots of love, honey.
Thanks.
See now, Marcia, isn't this the va-voom that we live for, doing our work?
Yes, and connecting with all these amazing energy fields in the audience is really wonderful.
Yeah, and that's why when people call in, and they've called in from all over the world, and I try to express to them, this is energy work. You know, as wonderful as it would be to be in the same room with you, Marcia, I feel how fabulous you are just hearing your voice, you know? And so I know you work on vibration as well. So it's trying to get people to key into that and tune into that. And I'm really excited for Teresa because I know she's going to contact you and get the bargain on her chart. And I think you'll have a lifelong client with her when she realizes how brilliant you are.
And how much information the birth chart really holds.
Yes.
You know, it's like finding the map to the good future. It's already laid out for us.
Yeah.
We just need to know how to read that map.
Yeah, navigate it. You assist in navigating the waters, and even though they might get a little choppy or a little rough or batten down the hatches, you can let them know about that, and it's all good if you're prepared for it, and what is it? It's better to, Gene Kelly Singing in the Rain comes to mind, okay? But it's not.
And you know what else comes to mind? That's such an important point you're making, Grace. And astrology shows us how we go through these times over and over, where we're like the butterfly in the chrysalis, in the cocoon. If that butterfly comes out too soon, it won't be able to fly. We need that time where it looks like nothing's happening because everything is an inside job. So astrology can help us see, just as you said, the timing. and let us know when things are happening beneath the surface.
Absolutely.
Not yet ready to break ground yet.
And it's all about time. And right now we're being slapped by Father Time, Saturn, Chronos here, because we're at the end of the show, Marcia. How did that happen? It seems like we just started.
I know,
Goodness.
just like that. Grace, I love connecting with you always.
Well, same here, darling. And we're going to do this again, as we know. We already know that. And for everybody watching, her brilliance truly is the real deal and on the money. I'm a living testimonial to that. And please take advantage of Marcia's generosity of giving you a discount if you mention the show. And hopefully, Marcia, you will agree to come back after the new year. Maybe we
Grace.
Oh, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. And you're lovely. And only the beginning for you as well, darling. Are you putting together a book?
Funny you should mention it. It's one of a number of big projects that I'm working on right now.
Okay, I really think it's going to come to fruition, and I really feel that it's going to be translated into another medium. Bada-bum, pardon the pun intended, I don't know. But in other words, a book from a book to a TV movie or something along these lines, right? And, or maybe Amazon takes up an option on your book and says, we want to do a series like this, or, you know, the time detectives, and they use astrology, or somehow it's just going to be awesome. So please do continue with your plans. Intuitively, the angels are applauding you in my mind and saying it's going to be brilliant. And I'm so blessed that you came on tonight. Thank you so much, Marcia. And I look forward to having you on again in the new year. In January, we'll get everybody what's happening for the new year. And
I'd love that.
Great. And until then, do you have any questions for me, love? I'd love to assist you with something for yourself.
Well, I just really am so excited that you're giving me this encouragement along the exact lines I just began